Hey guys, welcome back for another video. We're going to be doing the maintenance on a new to you car or a new car that you should do since you don't know when the last time these things have been done. So right now we're just getting her up on the lift and making sure she's sturdy. And you gotta make sure you put it back on the lines. I plan on doing the brakes soon, so I'm just going around and spraying some penetrant oil on all the bolts that I'm going to be needing in the future, just so that they can soak in over time. All right, I've cracked the 17mm bolt out for the oil drain plug. Pretty dark as I expected. Just adding the new crush washer, loosening the oil filter, adding some oil to the new O-ring on the oil, and there's the part number in case you need it. Just hand tight on these. Tightening down the 17mm drain bolt. And then I'm just checking around for general wear and tear, see if any bushings are really bad or anything like that. Checking bolts, make sure they're tight, just because it's the first time I've had it up on the lift. Everything seems to be in good shape there. Seems to be in good shape there, seeing if there's play in the axles. Now the front ones. Time to put in all the oil now. Check the oil on the dipstick, make sure she's good to go or within acceptable start levels. Putting the cap back on. While I'm in here, I'm going to change the spark plugs, just because once again I don't know when they were done last, so we're going to knock them out. Gapping the spark plugs, putting a little bit of anti-seize in there, and then I'm using this little rubber piece just to fish it down into the hole and get the spark plug started so that it's not cross-threaded or anything like that when I go ahead and tighten it down. Tighten them down. Putting the coil packs back on. Tightening the coil pack bolts. Connecting the connectors, and now we're doing our first startup. Moving on back to my garage, and just had this vinyl Mitsubishi motors on the roof, and I want to get rid of it just because it's not a windshield banner, so I don't want it on there. Really been on there for a while, so got to use the little dumb tool to try to get it off. Tried to use a clay bar, didn't really work. Moving on. All right, for the next bit of maintenance, once you get your old JDM car, is replacing the filter. I've got a green one in here. It's probably still good for a little while, but we're gonna switch it out for a new HKS red filter so that it matches more with the red valve cover. All right, so let's get down in there. All right, so this part's able to be done while the filter's still in the car, or while the intake's still in the car. Don't really have to take it out. There's just enough room. On the front of it's going to be this screw. It's right in the center. Just unscrew that. Make sure you don't drop it, and then the whole filter element will come out. There's one. When I unfold the green one, it's about the same size as the red one, so we're going to go ahead and send it without cutting it. When you go ahead to put this in, there's going to be a rough side, which is this side, and then there's a softer side. Make sure the rougher side is outside because that's the way the old filter was. When you're putting it into the bucket, make it into a clover, kind of like so, and then just work it down past this red edge, and make sure your hole in the center lines up as well. Poof, you got a red filter instead of a green one. All right, once you get it back on there, then just screw your screw back in. And then make sure you're staying on top of changing these filters, because once they start degrading, then they rip apart and you don't want that in your engine.